Hello, my name is Nory. Today I'm going to be installing this SRAM AXS derailleur set. I won this from SRAM at Whistler earlier in the season. This was during Crankworks on the 1199 race that I won, and it's going to go on right here. It's completely wireless and I'm so excited to put it on, so let's get into it. Before we install this derailleur, I want to talk a bit about this bike in general. This is a 2021 Norco Sight that I got from Ride Eastside, and I love this. This is one of probably the best bikes I've ever been on, and I'm going to talk about a few more of the parts. So first of all, it has these matte turquoise Chris King hubs with silver spokes and purple nipples. My dad built these for me. I just love them, and I love the hubs. Next up, I have this Deity stem and spacers. I think this looks super clean and sleek with Deity bars as well. For brakes, I have purple Hope brakes. I'm thinking about upgrading to some SRAM ones for more power, but that'll be in the future. As far as suspension goes, there's RockShox Lyrik on the front and RockShox Deluxe on the back, Super Deluxe actually. I got this tuned at Shock Howse. It has a smack stack. I totally recommend this. It makes a huge difference to me. For cranks, this also made a huge difference, was having short cranks. These are from Samox. They're carbon kids cranks. Totally amazing. Such a big difference when I'm racing and just riding in general. I have this Cascade Components link. Above will be linked the video of me putting it on, but I've actually gotten time on it now and it's amazing. It makes the flow down the trail a lot nicer. On the back we have a matching turquoise hub with obviously the purple brakes, and everything matches, and I just love this bike. Also the color, I just really like how everything matches. Just listen to this hub. So cool sounding. Now, the drivetrain on this is all SRAM wired. This is just the GX, but today I'm going to be putting on the AXS, which is fully wireless, and it's just going to make this bike look even cooler and ride even better. Now let's actually look inside the box. So, looks like it comes with this coaster. That's pretty cool. I'll definitely be putting that in the house. A little booklet. Then, this is actually super lightweight. This is a SRAM, actually Eagle, it says Eagle on here, tool. I'll definitely be making this as my new pocket tool. It's cool. This is for aligning the chain. We'll be using this during the installation. This is a charger, since this is fully wireless and battery operated. It comes with battery, obviously. I'm not really sure what this is. What is it?
Clamp for the handlebar.
Cool. Here's the shifter. As you can tell, it looks a little different. I'm pretty sure you can customize this to do different things, which I think is cool. It comes with the battery charger that you plug the wire into, and then the battery sits on there. And then last but not least, the actual derailleur. So this is what it looks like. Here's the battery cage. You can see that there's a battery in there. It also came with a spare, which is nice. This is actually a lot lighter weight than I thought it would be, which will be great once it's on the bike. Let me explain how the battery works on this. So there's a little cover over here. You can just pop this right here right off. And there's a little red cover. This is just a placeholder battery thing for shipping purposes. And here's where the battery goes. And here's the battery. On this cover here, you can see there's a picture of a full battery and an empty battery. This is pointed completely to the empty battery, but I hope that there's enough to do the pairing. If not, we'll go charge it up right now. So here's the battery, the cover thing that came off. And then this looks like there's some pins there that it just kind of, attaches to right there. And now we've got a little red flashing light, so I'm pretty sure that means like really dead. So now that we plugged it in, we realized that it's actually at the middle dot, so we're gonna try to do the pair. Now I'm gonna do the pairing, which connects the buttons to the actual derailleur. So first, on here there's a little AXS button, if you can see here, and you're gonna hold this until it's a green, here's the light, until it's green flashing. So there we go. Now you're gonna do the same thing on the shifter. gonna start flashing pretty fast green. Here's the light, so let's just hold this.
Whoa.
So you can see here.
So satisfying.
So cool. Okay. So now let's go ahead and take off the old one, and then I'll teach you how to put this one on. So step one, hardest gear. And then we need to pop the chain off. So I'm just gonna need a chain tool. You can go ahead and find the master link. You're not supposed to reuse master links, but we are going to because this chain is very new. So you're gonna take this and squeeze. And then just kind of there. Yeah. So now we're gonna work on taking the wire off so that we can take off the derailleur. So first, if you have a little cover cap, you can just take this and make it round again, basically.
Or just cut it off. Just snip it if you want.
Just like that. So now we're gonna loosen this screw right here with a T25. So now you can just take your T25 and loosen this bolt here up. Okay, now you can just take this and pull on the whole thing. Wait, what? There. And take out this whole wire. Now we're gonna go ahead and take off the derailleur. So you're gonna start by just pulling out the housing like that. Then you're gonna loosen right here with 5. So now the derailleur's off. Now we're gonna go and pull out this housing because we don't need it anymore. So the housing starts here, goes through the frame, and then there's some zip ties here that we're just gonna cut. So be careful not to like cut the frame or something. And then here you need to loosen. So this here, it's like a little plastic cover. Just need to take it like that. Then you're gonna loosen this right here. Pull this out. Oh, there's no zip tie. Ew. Ew. So now for the fun part, we're gonna be installing the actual derailleur. So this goes on right in here. You need to make sure this is touching. And then you're just going to put this on like this. You don't need to put any grease or lube or anything because you can already tell there's some Loctite sort of thing on there already. Gonna put this up and start with a 5 Newton meter, but then we're gonna use millimeter. So then we're gonna switch to a torque wrench in a bit.
Righty tighty, bro.
Duh. So now you're gonna wanna grab a torque wrench, 11 Newton meters, and just tighten this down because you really don't want your derailleur to fall off. There you go. So now we're gonna put the chain on. So just gonna pull this all the way down. It has the same lock, just like the other ones. Wait, there. I'll make sure that your derailleur and chain are both in the hardest gear. Well, like, yeah, where the chain sits. Then you're gonna put this little catch, you're gonna put this behind. It's gonna slide on like that. Okay. Now you're gonna slide this under here, just like that. Now we're gonna put on the master link. Remember that the arrow points towards the way that the chain goes when the chain is going forward. So, see the arrow there? Pop that on.
Perfect.
Now that the derailleur is installed, you can see this when you're just pedaling. so fast and responsive. But anyways, it's probably better if this is mounted on your bar, because that would be a little bit easier. So let's go back down. Now we need to do some micro adjusting, because as you can see, this gear is not lined up perfectly with where we want it to be, which is on this gear here. So we want this to be in a perfect line. So we're gonna fix this by doing micro adjust. So what we're gonna do is press this button that we use for pairing right here. So we're just gonna press this and shift at the same time. And if you look at that, we should be moving. Just keep going till this is just right. So now we've got this all installed. So if you look here, so smooth. And that's all for this video, but there's also, SRAM has an app that helps you control all of this straight from your phone. So I'll definitely be giving that a try, and I'll let you know how it is. Thanks for watching.